Friends, welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. We are talking about yesterday grouping and binning and why you wanted to create a grouping because I wanted to have a customized grouping. For example, we have year-wise analysis, week-wise analysis, month-wise analysis, day-wise analysis. But sometimes the customer wanted to ask you not like that. I wanted to have a day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day six, and day one is $10 billion, $5 billion, and $2 billion, like that. Okay, and like this we have day 7 and day 8. It is zero sales, it is two sales. If you need weekly sales, I will be able to group everything, but the customer will say I need every 3 days what is the sales. So this is what is called customized grouping. So I wanted to have every 3 days what is the sales, or every 10 days what is the sales, or every 15 days what is the sales. If you wanted to have this kind of a customized grouping, now we should be able to use our own group. So 1, 2, 3 dates comes under 10, 5, 17. The total sales is 17 here, right? The sale, 7 and 1, 8 and 0, it is $8 billion sales. So the next one is, that's 8, 7, 8, 9. So it is 0, 8 is 0. It is a $2 billion sales. So like that, I wanted to have a customized grouping. That is where we are going to be using either grouping and binning. So grouping and binning will be applied on the dimensional data. Remember that. So the dimensional data may have the text data. Dimension data may be number data. Dimensional data may be date and time data. Dimensional data may be date and time data. So that is what we understood yesterday, right? So customized grouping, if you wanted to have it, that is where we're going to be having grouping and binning. Dimension data can be textual data, date and time data, or number data. Group means we're going to be using a text. When you have a bin, so date and time numbers, if you wanted to group them, we are going to be using binning. సో తెలుగులో బిన్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? డస్ట్ బిన్ అంటాం. బిన్ అంటే తొట్టె. It is what is called bin. Bin means it is a some kind of a grouping. So when you apply date and numbers, we're going to be using bin, and for group, we're going to be using a text. And inside again, we have two more things to understand. One is called a list. The other one is called a list and bin. So that is also in the text column. We'll be able to get list, and here we will be able to get list and bin. So you should know when to use a list and when to use bin also for the grouping purpose. So that is what we were discussing yesterday. And if you wanted to have some textual data, I wanted to have a grouping. For example, let me go quickly and create. I wanted to go to my Power BI and create a simple report with the help of AdventureWorks sales data. Let me go here and let me close this window and go to get data, Excel workbook. I wanted to use AdventureWorks tail data. So you have customer data, products data, sales data. Let me load into Power Pivot model. Power Pivot model means what? It is going to be loaded to the RAM. We are going to be having today 9:30 MSB demo, guys. And if you have any friends, ask them to attend. The meeting ID will be the same meeting ID. Whatever you're using, the same meeting ID for MSB is also. Okay. So from Monday, you have data warehousing concept, same meeting ID. So whatever you're using for Power BI 8 o'clock, the same meeting ID can be used to attend the MSBA data warehousing classes from Monday 9:30. If there is a change, we'll let you know. If there is a change in the meeting ID, we'll let you know. Otherwise, same meeting ID you can use to connect with us from Monday on the data warehousing classes. Am I clear? Now I wanted to simply uh, get that some data. So what is the data I would like to have it? Let me take some clustered column chart. and I want to have sales data, drag and drop sales here, and customer first name, I wanted to use it. So this is customer first name. So when you see the data carefully, I have a lot of data. Let me go and view and actual size. The data, coming in this order. So I wanted to simply go there and apply data label, and I wanted to go here and apply sort the data, sorting by what? First name, and I wanted to sort in the which order? I would like to sort in the ascending order. So if you see carefully, the names are starting with A. The names are starting with A. From lot of names are available. From A, I need to create one more group. For starting with B, I have to create one more group. And starting with C, I would like to create one more group. Like that, you have to create based on the alphabets. So if you want to create a customized grouping, then definitely you should be able to go and get the grouping done very, very neatly and properly without having any kind of an issue. Am I clear? So what we do, we simply go to first name, right click on this. I wanted to create a new group. Where is new group here? Somewhere you will be able to get new group. Let me okay. So you wanted to get new group. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So it is very, very simple. You need to go to first name, and somewhere you should be able to get a grouping, new group, and create a group. You will be able to get one more window. So first name, I would like to group it. So you will be able to get only list here. So take complete A, starting with A. Lot of names are available. I want to create till this and create a group. So this is A group. Okay. Now I want to create, take the B group, B till this B group. Let me create a B group. And I want to create C and D is one more group. C and D together is one more group. Okay. So till this, create one more group. This is a C and a D group. So remaining things include other group. Include other group. I mean, remaining data, whatever you have, the data is going to come to this group. Total, these many groups I have created. So I'm using a list. So this is what is called A group, B group. Then you have C group. Click on OK. Now what I wanted to do it, I don't want to have the grouping like this. Let me go Control C, Control V. I'm able to get one more chart down. So I should be able to go here and go to the visualization and remove the first name. I wanted to have a first name grouping. This is different, the symbol you will be able to see it, drag and drop it to the axis. Now you should be able to easily understand the group number A, group number B, group number C, group number D, the 20 million for 4.4 million, or 2.29 million, something like this. I would like to order this. So how to order this? It's very, very simple. Go sort by first name and sort by ascending order. So when you sort by first name and ascending order, A group, B group, and C and D group and other group. It is 20 million, it is 4.4. Now, whatever be the reason, I wanted to remove or I would like to separate only C group and D group, I would like to add it here. Or D group, I would like to create one more group. Can I unsplit? Can I create one more group? Now, what is the group now? $4.4 million. So I would like to change this. So if you wanted to modify, right click on this, you should be able to go and click on edit groups. And what is that I would like to change now? This is the one I want to change it. If you want to change, click on this, click on the ungroup. Without ungroup, you will not be able to do any changes. Ungroup. So when ungroup, it is gone there. Now I would like to create only with the C. Only with the C. Okay, only with the C. I wanted to create one more group. So remaining things are going to be added where? Remaining things are going to be added in the other group. So D is going to be going to the D group now. So let me click on OK. Now earlier, now see earlier we had 4.4. Now it is reduced and it is now increased. Have you seen this? Now automatically whenever add, whenever you change something, automatically these groups are going to be getting modified. So this is what is called a grouping and ungrouping. It's very, very easy. So tomorrow I wanted to have a grouping to be done on the date and time values. Now let me drag and drop. Same thing you can copy paste. Control C and Control V this. Can we copy and paste? Why not? Let me go here, copy and paste it. Let me remove this. I wanted to have order date. When you drag and drop order date, what is happening? You see clearly. So when you drag and drop some order date, it is going to create a, it is going to create what? It is going to create a drilling down report because it is having year, quarter, month, day. I don't want to use hierarchy here. I wanted to use order date. Okay. So when you drag and drop, automatically hierarchy will get dropped. I wanted to change this behavior. It is going to be creating a drilling down. I don't want to create a drilling down report. Now I wanted to change this, go here and choose order date. This point we already discussed. I would like to use order date. So date wise data, I would like to have it, but I don't want to have this kind of a scaling. Okay. So what is the scaling I would like to have it? I wanted to have 1, 2, 3, continuous scaling. I would like to have day one, day two, day three sales. If you wanted to modify that kind of a things, go to where, go to format and go to what axis data. This is x-axis data. Now simply go there and type, continuous. So if you, it is a categorical data, right? So use categorical type here. So you should be able to see July 25 sales like this. Now, what is the requirement here? I wanted to take, every 10 days data or every 15 days data into one group. 16 days to 30th data into one more group. 31st, because 31st to 9, this is the third group. I would like to create every 10 days or every 15 days one more group. So here I'm going to be using what kind of a data? It's a text, it is a date and time data. So date and time data is also called as a dimensional data, right? Number data where you cannot aggregate it. For example, department ID is a number. It is not a measure. Measure means where you can perform some operations, right? Some average minimum. Department ID, can we perform some operations? Postal code, can we perform a sum operation? So room number, can we perform a sum operation? No. Even though it is a number, we cannot perform arithmetical operations. So that is called as a dimensional data only. So fact data or a measured data means it is a number plus you should be able to apply a arithmetical operations on it. So, okay. From next week, we're going to be having data warehousing concepts. So you'll understand what is the dimension, what is the fact in depth. You must attend those classes. It will be for 1 week. Clear? Now, I wanted to create like this. So how to create? It's very, very simple. Let me go to the order date column. I would like to create a group, new group. So when I go here, you are able to get list means like this. It is very, very impossible to create 10 days into one group, 10 days into one group, 10 days into one group. I'm having approximately 3 years of data, 4 years of data, 2005 data to 2008 data. I have it. When you have so much of a data, creating 10 10 10 10 10 will be very, very difficult. So what normally we do, we go to the sales table, order a date and a new group. So instead of creating like that, we create a number of bins, or we can go in for a bin. So we never ever go in for a list. So taking 10, 10 and creating one more group. taking one more 10, taking one more group, taking one more 10, taking one more group. It is very, very difficult. You cannot create, you'll go mad. You'll go mad. We never create like that. So what we need to do, the requirement is that every 10 days need to be in one group. So simply you go here. So which field I would like to go? I wanted to go to order date. Now new group. So now you should not go in for the list. So you have to go in for the bin. So now you have two things, size of bins and number of bins. So if you need, so for example, I have total 1400. I have 1400 rows are available. If you say I need 14 bins, I need 14 bins means each bin will have 100. 14 into 100, 100 bins. So if you need 14 bins means how many rows per bin, it will be 100. But I'm not telling like that. I'm telling in the different way. What I'm telling I need number of size. I need every 10 days. Every 10 days data has to be in one bin, or every 10 years of data, or every 10 months of data, or every 10 days of data, every 10 hours of data, or every 10 minutes of data, whatever you want to have it. I wanted to have every 10 days of data or 12 days of data has to be there in single bin. You create, you can get the data and create the number of bins. It is going to be creating. So minimum date value is the minimum value. This is the maximum value. This is the data that we have it. So order field, only you need to change this and give what is the bin size. Click on OK. We have created a bin now. It is not a list. Clear? So that is what is called for the date and time values. Now what I do, I wanted to control C and control V here, right? So we should be able to get two charts. Two charts here. Now I wanted to go to visualization. Now remove the, click on here, remove the first name. I wanted to place a group that we have created. So order data group, drag and drop this. When you drag and drop, it is going to be giving you like this. Okay, I need continuous dates. If you wanted to have continuous dates, so you need to click on this, and you have to go here and click on x-axis. I have to give categorical data. So if you observe carefully, first 15 days data. So first 10 days data, 15 days data, it is available there. So the next one, it is going to be starting with, if you observe carefully, first 12 days data, next 12 days, 12 to 14, first 12 days data up to this data. Now 12 plus 12 days, it is 14 days, and 04 again it is going to be applied. So like that, every 12 days it is going to be creating a group and applying the data and create the complete sales here. So it is going to be taking first 12 days data and next 12 days data, something like this. Next 12 days data, it is going to be creating a groups and organizing what is total sales. One group, 12 days. This is also 12 days. This is also 12 days. So it is going to be giving you like this 21 days, and it is adding 12 days. So it is going to be coming, December 3, and again 12 days, 03 plus 12 days, it is giving you 15 days. So something like this is adding 15 day in 12 days of data, and is going to be creating this kind of a things. These are very, very simple. You should be able to easily understand and create. If you wanted to work with number data, so if you want to work with number data, now let me bring employee table. So we have department ID is the number, right? So I'm going to be using that. If you wanted to create a groups on numbers, you should be able to go and create groups on numbers. Let me take employee table only and load this data. So double click on this. I wanted to have employee ID. Okay, employee ID and employee salary. I wanted to have it. You go and you don't summarize it. This is employee data that I have it. Now, not employee ID. I wanted to remove this department ID. Let me have it. Department ID, and you go and you remove. Oh, sorry. So I would like to have like this. But what is the thing I wanted to have? Go to general or style, increase the style to flashy rows and come down. The grid, the text I would like to have 25. Now I wanted to create, these people are not working in any branch. These are bench guys. So remaining guys are working. I would like to create a group. What is the group? Department number blank department and up to 10, 20, 30 department has to be there in one group, and 40 and 50 is one more group, and 60 is one more group. So it is a customized grouping. So this is how I would like to show my salaries. If you want to create like that, it is a numbered column. Department ID is a number column. You are going to go there and create a department ID, right click on this, add a new group. So whatever you would like to have it. So in the number, you have again list and bin. So you can go in for list. So this time I don't want to go in for a bin. We can go in for a list. What is that I would like to have? I wanted to have number 10, 20, 30, 40 or number. So these three things are 10 to 40. It is a 10 to 40 group, and 50 is one more group. Okay. Remaining things are in another group. Already remaining things are got added. Now this means contains all ungrouped values will be in one more group. Now I have done this. Now simply you copy and you paste this. Control C and Control V, you should be able to go, and instead of a department ID, I drag and drop a department group. Now it is going to be giving you what are the groups that you have it. Blank is, one more thing and other. So blank it is not considering anywhere. It is a 10, 40, 50 and other group. Remaining that other group, and black is into one more group. Okay. So if you wanted to create your own groups, you should be able to create. Tomorrow, if you want to modify this, I would like to remove 10, 40 from here and add it here, means you have to go right click on this and edit groups. Whatever the modifications that you want to do it, you have to ungroup it. So you need to select this first, ungroup it. So what all I need now? I need a 10, 20, 30. Click on OK. No, so not click, sorry. I have to simply go to edit group. I have to say 10, 20, 30 is one group, and this ungroup it. Now I would like to add 40 and 50 to one more group. Okay. So 40 and 50 and remaining things are into one more group. Like that, you create the groups automatically. This will change. Okay. So 10, 20, 30 is one more group, 40 and 50 is one more group. So however you want to take it, you should be able to have it. So this is what is called a grouping and binning. It's very, very simple, right? So sometimes they'll ask you, I wanted to know, this is my table data. So they will be able to tell you, I wanted to know employee name and employee salary. Okay. I wanted to create, group top 10 highest salary guys need to be in one more group. Different people has to be in other group. I would like to create a top 10 highest salaries guys into one more group, and remaining people are into one more group. How do you create a top 10 highest salaries? So you need to create a formula. So I am writing one DAX formula here. People who do not know DAX, don't worry about it. You will be learning. You will be learning DAX. So already people who have studied DAX, they'll understand this. Okay. So I wanted to know. So now you're able to see the group here. Have you seen this? This is comes under this group. This comes under this group. You should be able to see one more grouping here. Now, I wanted to know based on the salary, who's getting highest salary. How do I get it? So we are going to be writing one new column. One new column. I have to give the ranking number. Who's getting first highest salary, second highest salary. I would like to use rank number. So if you remember, we were using rank X function. Okay. So you need to know which table I'm going to be using, employee table, comma, what is on which column I would like to use it. The column is a salary column. So salary which is going to be taking and ascending, it is going to be performing descending order. Descending order, and it is going to be giving you a ranking number on this. Press enter. When you press enter, it is going to be giving you rank number. I wanted to sort the data. Sorting to be done on this. Sorting and descending. Sorting and descending. Now we should be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4,700, 4,600. First rank, second rank, third rank. I wanted to have these 10 guys into one more group and remaining guys into second group like that. So I wanted to create a group based on the ranking. So how do you do that? You need to create a grouping. Then after that, you have to go and create a visualization based on the customized grouping. So how to do that? It's very, very simple. Go here and I wanted to simply go to the rank. Now right click on this and create a new group. So what is the group now? Group, I wanted to use the list. So first rankers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, because the lot of ranks are missing. Why? Because it is going to be, applying a rank called normal ranking. There are two types of ranking. One is called dense rank. The other one is this rank. If you need a continuous ranking, you have to apply dense rank. Okay, dense rank means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have a duplicate ranking, you don't get the in between ranking, right? So there is two types of ranking. I think I discussed in your SQL as well as in DAX also. So the ranking is two types. Salary 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 3,000. Okay, so 2,000 and 1,000. So this is the data I have it. Now, ranking always will be given based on the highest salaries. There is a two types of ranking. One is a normal ranking. The other one is called a dense ranking. Okay. So what is the difference? I'll tell you. So normal ranking, who's having highest salary? This guy, first rank. This guy is having second rank. This guy is having a third rank. This guy is having a third rank because same salary. And since it is repeated, you don't get the fourth rank here, you will get the fifth rank. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This rank function is going to create a gap in between. If something is duplicated, it is not going to give you one more. For example, this is also 3,000 and this is a 2,000. This is 1,000. What will happen now? So it will be 3, 3, 3 here. Then you will be able to get. Okay, so you will be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you will be able to get 6 and 7. So this is how the ranking is going to be given. You don't get the continuous numbers 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. But if you go in for a dense rank, this is the first rank, second rank, third rank, third rank, third rank, then fourth rank and fifth rank. Okay, so by default, rank function is going to be giving you data like this. Okay, so that is what it is doing. Rank function, it is missing some data. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. Why 4 is missing? Somewhere you have duplicates. Okay, 4 is missing, 5 is missing. This is the reason. If you want to have dense rank, that is also possible. You should be able to simply you go there and put dense. So how to do that? We can go here. Now I am writing a DAX formula. DAX we are going to be writing in this. So click on ranking. When you go there, it is going to be telling, expression is done. Value, I don't want to give any value, put comma. Order, I don't want to give anything, put comma. Then it is telling dense. So if you wanted to write the dense rank, you need to put dense. So this is what is a dense rank. Press enter. Now you will be able to get a continuous, this kind of a ranking. This kind of a ranking. Now let me simply, you go there. If you don't have the values in between, just simply ignore them. We discussed all this as part of DAX. People who do not know DAX, you're going to be learning all these things. Don't worry about it. Just simply go here. Now I wanted to do what? I would like to create one ranking. Let me go for this. Now add a group, new group. So this time I'm going to be using list. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wanted to have, this is one group. This is 1 to top 10. Top 10 salary group. Okay, top 10 salary group. Now, then after that remaining group, you have to include all these things in the remaining group, right? So that is already been added. Now you should be able to get whatever you wanted to have it, right? So you go Control C and Control V, and here I don't want to have this simply rank group. I would like to have it. Now take this up. Okay. So the other and the top 10 group. Top 10 group is this, other group is this. Okay. So you should be able to create any kind of a grouping. Very, very simple. It is what is a customized grouping. If you wanted to perform customized grouping, you have to go to either a bin or a grouping. So if it is a number and a date and time, you need to use either list or bin. If it is a textual column, we're going to be using a list. So this is what is all about grouping and binning. Not very complicated. You should be able to create them. If you wanted to, change something, right click on this, go back, edit groups. For example, I wanted to remove something from here. So ungroup first. So I would like to this time have only 5 people. Create a group. You say top 5 highest salaries, high paid salaries, high paid employees. Okay. And remaining guys are normal guys. So top 5 high paid employees are this and remaining people are this. Like that, you should be able to create however you want to have it and show the data as part of your binning and grouping. Simple concept, not very complicated, so that you can easily understand the grouping and binning very, very easily, guys. So next one today I wanted to discuss is uh, so grouping and binning, we had seen it. Categorical data we had discussed, right? So today let us discuss about visualizing trend data. If you wanted to visualize a trend data, we have a line chart, area chart, stacked area chart, line and stacked column chart, line and clustered column chart, ribbon chart, waterfall chart. So these are the charts are available. Let me take the charts one by one. I wanted to go here and let me delete this pages. I don't want to have any pages like this. Let me delete them. Okay. Now let me delete. It is going to be resetting from page number 1. I don't need this. I would like to delete from model. I also don't need this. Now I have customer, product and sales. Now the first question is that I wanted to use today trend. Trend means it is called as a time series data. If you wanted to work with year number, quarter number, okay, year number, quarter number, this one, that one, definitely you have to go in for the trend analysis. Trend means a time series, date and time data. If you wanted to work with the date and time data, then we have all these things are available. Line, area, stacked, line chart, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to be taking the sales table. So let us understand the requirement. Line chart used to visualize the time series data or a trend data, how the sales is happening from year wise year. So is it an increasing trend or a decreasing trend? If you wanted to understand the trend, definitely you have to go in for the time series of data. Line chart is used. So where is the line chart here? I wanted to go. So this is what is called line chart. So this is the thing I would like to understand. For example, I drag and drop a column chart and I wanted to go and drag and drop, let us say, year-wise data. Let me take order date column here. Let me delete this group. I don't need this group. Okay. Now I wanted to go to order date. I would like to know year-wise sales. Drag and drop year. Now I wanted to know the sales amount. Drag and drop sales amount here. You should be able to get like this. But using this, are we able to understand whether it is increasing trend and decreasing trend? Keep the data label and increase the font to 15. So I wanted to know whether it is increasing trend or decreasing trend. I would like to understand. So using this chart, you will not be able to understand very, very neatly. So I wanted to change this chart type to line chart. Let me click on this. Simply click on this. It is going to be showing. Now see how the line chart is telling whether it is increasing trend till 2007. From there, it got stagnated. So it can easily understand. You can easily understand. This is what is the beautiful, beautiness about the line chart. If you wanted to analyze any time series data, it could be year data, quarter data, month data, day data, any kind of a data. If you want to visualize, the better thing is that you wanted to have this clear. So what are the things we need to discuss? We need to discuss these field wells, and plus you need to know what are the properties that we can have. For example, I wanted to have what is the trend there, increasing or decreasing. So from 2005 to 2007, it is increasing trend. After that, it is in neutral. So there is no changes over there. So that is what is we can easily understand by using this. Now I wanted to have year-wise, region-wise sales. Two dimensions I would like to include. If you wanted to include two dimensions, okay, so I would like to have year wise is this, and then legendary I would like to keep one more dimension. What is the dimension I would like to have? I wanted to have a region wise sales. So I would like to have a region wise sales. Each region we have a central, east, north, south, west, and this region there is no sales happened. It is able to give you. So this is very, very limited. Zero means it is not actually a limit. It is zero. Let me show you something here. So on the data label, let me increase it this to thousands. Okay, it is not actually zero. It is a 3 point, 4, 2.38. So four regions, only central is zero. I don't have any central data. If you mouse over it, so for central data is also available. It is, I think we cannot see the visual completely here. So we have east, we have a north, we have south. It is able to divide the complete data like this. We should be able to get which region is doing what. Okay. So here central, east, north, west, and this is for the 2008. Okay. So when you mouse over it, you should be able to get 2006 data, 2005 data, and 2006 data, which region is doing good, and all of them it is able to give you clear. So you should be able to understand anything like this. When we have two dimensions, can I have one more fact here? Can we place one more fact here? For example, I wanted to also place a profit here. Can we place a profit here? No, either you can use one, you can use you know one either sales amount or profit. You can use it. You will not be able to use both of them. If you wanted to use both of them, so one sales amount I should be able to drag and drop it here. The second one you should be able to have the profit here as part of your tooltip here. So when you go, you should be able to get two things. Okay, you should be able to get what is the region and central profit, region east profit, region north. So everything you should be able to get it. So one dimension means you can have two things. For example, let me go back and let me remove the region. I should be able to remove the profit here. I should be able to have the profit there. Let me go to order column and drag and drop profit. So one dimension, two things we can have it. So one is called a profit, so one is called sales. So you can compare, this is a sales amount and this is a profit amount. So if you wanted to analyze Okay, so this is the data I wanted to use it. So this is very, very simple. Anybody can easily understand. Now, this is what is called your line chart. So next to that you have a area chart. If you wanted to work with area chart, let me copy and paste this. Okay, Control C, Control V. Let me get this and let us understand the difference between these two things. Okay, I wanted to give the border. So all the formatting options also, I think the same formatting options as your other, things. So not very complicated ones. And take this and apply format painter. Now I wanted to tell you one more thing now. What is the next one we're talking about here? Area chart. So when we can use area chart, let us understand. So all these things we discussed. So year-wise, region-wise, sales and profit, two dimension, two facts. So tooltip we can have it, right? The next one I'm talking about is area chart. What is area chart? Let us understand. Used to visualizing time series data or a trend data, area chart. Year-wise sales, I would like to use it. Same, but only difference is that it is going to be filling. Let me go and click on the chart. See now, this is the line chart and this is the area chart. What is the difference between this one and this one? Only the difference is it is going to be filling the line with some color. So that is the difference. What is the difference here? It is going to be filling the color. Fill the color. That's it, nothing else. So area chart, line chart, both of them are similar. There is no difference at all. So you should be able to have two dimensions. You should be able to have one dimension and two facts. All these are similar. For example, I want to have one more value here. You should be able to create. If you want to create one more profit here, you should be able to have it. So however you're able to see, the same way it is going to be showing. Clear? But only the difference is that it is going to be filling with color. So that is what is called area chart. So nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. It is very, very simple and we can use it. But all this data, all these visuals can be used to understand your trend data or time series data. This is what is called line chart versus area chart. Both of them are similar except the fill color in area chart, nothing else. So the next one is stacked area chart. So what is stacked area chart? Let us understand. So now I take area chart. So now we have the area chart, right? Let me go back. Let me delete this. Now this is my area chart. This is my area chart. Now I would like to control C and control V. I wanted to apply the next one is called stacked area chart. So this is one I want to apply it here. So simply you click on this, click on the stacked area chart. It is going to change. So I wanted to remove. I would like to go and remove the profit here. What is the understanding? So here, let me go here. I wanted to apply this stacked area chart. I would like to have year wise. Instead of year wise, I think we can have region wise. Will give you very, very good, beautiful thing. Okay. Let me have year wise as well as year wise. And within the year, I wanted to have the region level data. Now, what is going to be happening? I'll tell you. So this is year wise. This is, sales amount. I'll go here. I apply region there. So I would like to have region over there. So it is going to be creating, different charts based on the, year wise. Within the year, it is going to be grouping by the region. Always it is going to be starting with zero. If you see carefully, you go here. Let me drag and drop something. Now I wanted to go to this chart and drag and drop a region. Now this is what is called area chart. Okay, it is always what it is doing. It is always going to start with zero. Everything it is starting with zero. Everything it is starting with zero. Everything it is starting with zero. It is not going to start with zero. It is going to be accumulating the data. For example, if it is a 2 billion sales, 2 billion sales, if it is a 40 billion sales means it is going to be taking 2 more billion here extra. So it is a 4 billion. It is going to be starting with like this. It is accumulating a data and continuously growing like that. It is a cumulative figure. It is always going to start with zero. It is going to start with zero. For example, I would like to show two. How to show two? Zero. You have one and a two. It is going to be starting like this. If I wanted to show three, it is going to be starting with zero, one, two, three. The line is going to start like this. But I would like to show it here. It is going to be starting 0, 1, 2. It is going to be starting 2 here. If you want to start 4 from here, it is going to be taking 2 more steps. So it is not going to be starting. So completely it is a 2, it is again 2. Something like this. It is going to be cumulative figure. It is always starting with the bottom with 0. It is not starting with 0. It is always, it already 0, 1, 2 is there. It is going to be taking. If you wanted to show 4, only 3 and 4, it is going to be taking from here only. Okay, it is not going to be coming from here. It is a cumulative figure. It is a cumulative figure. So that is what is the stacked column. Stacked means one top of the another, right? So that is what you need to understand. Okay, so apart from that, there is no difference at all. So we will understand some more things on this. It is a cumulative chart, does not start with zero. It is always going to start with zero. So that is what is the thing. So when we need a cumulative sum, we use stacked file. For example, I wanted to know what is the sales. What is the sales of 2005 and 2006? The total sales, the cumulative figures are going to be displayed here. So these numbers are something different. These numbers are something different. Cumulative figures it is going to be showing. If you wanted to have cumulative figures, then only we're going to be using stacked area chart, but we don't use this kind of a charts. Maximum times we're going to be using line chart, maximum times. Okay, we don't use all this area chart or stacked area chart. These are there, but we never use much. Okay, the next one is a beautiful chart, line and stacked column chart, which is called, instead of creating two charts, I would like to have line and stacked column chart. So if you wanted to understand this, for example, let me remove this. What is a line chart? We know, go here. So let me remove. This is what is called line chart. Okay, so this is what is called line chart. Now I wanted to have what is a, it is a clustered column. I wanted to have a stacked column. I would like to take Control C, Control V and take it here. So this I would like to change it to stacked column chart. This is what is called stacked column chart. Now, so in this, I'm trying to understand how the sales is happening. In this, I wanted to understand how the profit is happening. So I wanted to understand how the sales is happening. I drag and drop a sales amount there. When you click on this, I drag and drop year number and sales amount. I don't have anything else here. So I go, I want to apply year wise. I want to have a profit. So this is what is the profit. Now I wanted to combine this one and this one, create a single chart. So stacked means what? Stacked means if you wanted to add, okay, if you want to create a stacked chart, so what we need to do? We have to add one more region, one more column here. It will become a stacked chart. Already we discussed this, right? So this is what is called a stacked chart. Instead of a stacked, if you wanted to have a clustered column, it is going to be arranging one next to other. So this is what is called clustered. It is a stacked. So this is what is called stacked. I don't need the stack. Let me remove this. So this is a simple column chart. Now I wanted to combine this chart and this chart, both of them I wanted to combine. If you wanted to combine, that is where we're going to be using. It is a combination chart, combining line and stacked column chart. Stacked also we never use it. Simply column chart we use it. Stacked also forget about it. We always use combining line and column chart maximum times. It is also called as a combination chart. So when you get stacked, when you drag and drop one more dimension to the chart. So I'm not going to be using the dimension here, only one dimension. So we will be able to get a column chart only. So what is that I wanted to use? So let me show you. So two charts I'm going to be combining here. So drag and drop. Where is this? This is what is called line and stacked column chart. Now you go here, you double click on this. So you should be able to get this. Now, when you go here, what are the things, what are the common things from here and here? So year wise sales amount, in this also year wise profit amount, nothing else. Year wise sales amount and year wise profit amount. What is the common column? The common column, shared access means common column. What is the common column? Year number 2, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. The common column you need to drop it. What is the common column? You go here, go to the sales. Common column is year number, drag and drop it here. Okay. Now you have column series and column values and line and this one. So these are the things that you need to have it. One is called common column. We're going to be having column values and line values. What is a column? Column is this column. Line is this. So what is the column? Okay. So column values means the sales amount. So what is the column? Column means the sales amount. Column means it will come like this. Then I wanted to have, sorry, column values. Column values, these are the columns. I wanted to have line. This is line, right? Whatever you would like to have it. This is line, this is column, whatever you would like to have it. This is the profit, whatever you would like to have it. This is a column, this is sales, whatever you would like to have it, we can have it. Let me interchange it. This is, let me make it to column chart, and let me this make it to line chart. This is a sales and this is a profit. Okay. So here I would like to have sales, and line values are nothing but a profit. Let me drag and drop profit. So let me go here and data labels, make it on. Now you can easily get combination of chart, this and this. So this is what is the sales, and this is 1.3 is the 1.3, 1300 it is million is the sales. So that is what you can understand. So it is, you can combining this one and this one, very, very simple. Clear? So now you have, this is the sales and what is the profit, and this is the sales and what is the profit. This is the sales and what is the profit. If you wanted to say this is a profit, it is a sales. Now combining both of them with the help of this is very, very easy. Now how to do this is very, very simple. Let me remove it. I'll show you once again. This is line and stacked column. Double click on this. Go. What is the common column between this and this? Common column is year number. So that you have to drag and drop it here. Okay. The next one, what is the column value? What is the line value? What is the column value? Column value is the sales. Line value is this one. And after that you go and data label, you enable it. So that's it. You're going to be combining two charts into this. If you wanted to make it a stacked column, so what you need to do? You have to go here and you need to go, you wanted to add a stacked column means go back and region wise data I would like to have it. So you can have like this. It is going to be creating a, region wise, this wise, that wise, stacked column chart. But we never use this kind of a complex charts. It's very, very, people may not be able to understand clearly. So, but it is a stacked column chart. If you remove this, it will become a column chart. Even though it is a stacked column chart, we never use a stacked. So when you get stacked, when you implement one more dimension, when you drag and drop one more dimension, it will become stacked column. Otherwise, we're going to be using a line chart and a column chart only. We never use stacked column. Stacked column means add one more dimension in the next field wells, so that it is going to be showing you like that. So which is very, very simple, combining what? Two charts, line charts and the column chart. That is what is this. Year-wise sales, year-wise sales amount and year-wise profit. So that is what I would like to show. Year-wise, region-wise sales. So you can have like this stacked column chart, and you can. So in both places, I have drag and drop. I'm dragging and dropping sales amount. So I would like to know how the sales is growing. So both places you can have sales amount, one sales amount, one is profit. So if you wanted to, compare between two values and using a stacked column chart, you should be able to have it. Clear? The next one is line and clustered column. Instead of a stacked column, we're going to be using same thing as a clustered column chart. So this is what is called a clustered column, right? Same thing. So no changes here and there. So simply you go there. So instead of this, the next one is called line and clustered column. This is what is called line and stacked column. Now you go there, you convert this like this. It is also going to show the same thing, but only the difference between this and that, when you place one more value, when you place region here, so then it is going to be giving you like this. Clear? So the difference between this and that, it is going to be arranging the, graphs next to one beside the another. Clear? But if you're talking about this chart, it is going to be, ordering the data one top of the another. This is a stacked and this is the clustered, and we never use, these two things. Okay, in both places, what is that we're not going to be using? We are not going to be using the clustered here. Only we'll use the line and the column chart only. We are not going to be using clustered, or in the previous example, we never use stacked. It is simply, both of them are same, except how you're going to be arranging the values. Nothing else. Clear? So the next one is a ribbon chart. It is the same as a stacked column chart. Stacked column chart sort the legend field wells data based on the ranking. It is arranging them in alphabetical order. Ribbon chart sort the legend region field well data based on the ranking. So that is what is the ribbon chart. Okay. So it is understand, it is going to be a stacked column. Stacked column means one value on top of the another value. Sales amount year wise, region wise. Okay. Year wise, region wise. It is arranging in the alphabetical order. It is arranging them. So, C, E, North, South, like this, right? So it is not going to do like that. It is going to be giving them in the different places. Okay. Different ways. Let me show you this. I delete this. I also delete this. So this is the data stacked column chart. This is a stacked column, right? So it is a stacked column chart. So let me go here, click on this. It's stacked column chart. Let me go drag and drop region wise. Okay, it is stacked column chart. Now I wanted to know, this is a central, this is a east, this is a north, this is south. It is a, you know, it is the region east, this is the region, south. It is going to give you data like this. But which region is doing more business? You need to compare the value. So here, this region, east region is doing more, profits or more sales. So in this, which region is doing more? So 24, 24. You need to compare the values. Region-wise data it is going to give you, but I wanted to understand within the year which region is doing good. In this region, in this year, which region is doing good? So 15, 24, 24. So this region is, east region is doing good. So if you wanted to understand which region is doing good, control C, control V, the better go in for a ribbon chart. So this is what is called ribbon chart. You go, change, click on the ribbon. Now you understand very, very neatly and cleanly which one is doing. So what is this color? This one is a east color. East one is in second place. East, east one is in the 2006, it is in the second place. In the highest place, in the highest place, the ribbon is going like this and showing you. So east region, how it is performing. Clear? But here you will not be able to understand how east region is doing in all years. East region is doing in all years. So ribbon can tell you how it is able to, and for example, I take this region. What is the region? This is the west region. West region is always in the bottom line only. Now this is one more region. This region is called as a blue color, right? So this is central region. This is central, right? So central is doing. So you need to understand this color properly. So it is south region, right? What is this region? So this is not at all doing good. So this is doing good. So which one is doing good? Which one is not doing good? So blue color means it is doing good. So this one is not doing good. So you can easily understand which one is doing good, which one is not doing good. When you compare this chart and this chart, you can easily understand which one is doing better, which one is not doing better. So that is the which region is doing more sales in year 2008. If you want to understand, you can check with the color, whatever be the color that you're having, and check. So 3.8, 3.6, 2.4, this is the highest color. So this is the highest color is in top. Now here it is not in the proper sorting order. Have you seen this? It is not sorting the data. It is simply giving the data but not sorting the data. Here the data is getting sorted, and plus the ribbons colors also simply going and coming here, so that you can understand this is a growing here. So this is coming like this. From here it is going up and coming down. So a lot of things you can understand with the help of with the help of a ribbon. Clear? So ribbon can tell you which region is doing more sales in year 2008, or which region is doing more profit in year 2008 if you're dealing with the profit data. Okay, so ranking is given by this field. When you drag and drop a region, so ranking is going to be applied on this region, and it is going to be applied. So smallest value, highest values. So rankings are going to be placed. Here there is no ranking. It is not sorting the data on any value. So ranking is going to be applied on the legend field, the second dimension that you're using. So this is very, very important. Am I clear? So that is what is called ribbon chart. Okay, so you can also read the data. It is simply showing this is rank number 1. Here it is coming down to rank number 2, rank 1. So it is also telling me from this to this, when you mouse over it, it is going to be telling you. When you mouse over it, it is going to be telling you the rank number. It is going to be having the same rank. The ranks are changing. So ranks are changing or the same rank. So anything is coming down. See the rank number is comes down. 2006 second rank, 2007 one rank up. So it can tell you which is going up, which is coming down. So anything, if you want to showcase, the rank numbers are not showing. So here one rank is getting missed for what? So sales amount 2006 and 2007. Okay. Sales amount change 46% change. And rank number 1 in 2006. In 7, rank number 2, and 1 rank came down. So all these things you can easily understand. So if you wanted to visualize the data based on the ranking, if you wanted to visualize the data based on the ranking, the better go in for the ribbon chart. Clear? So you can go which is coming drop and what is the percentage of sales. Lot of things you can understand. Sales amount change. It is 0. Minus 2.14% change drop in the sales. Clear, guys? So this is what is called ribbon chart. Very, very beautifully explained. Though the next one we need to have is a waterfall chart. Okay, so waterfall chart is used between two time periods. We wanted to see increasing or decreasing trend. We wanted to see breakdown for a given dimension. Okay. For example, I wanted to understand, let me show you some data. I have some car sales data. Okay. Now I have a car sales data. Ford car 2000 and next year it is increasing. 200 got increased. BMW 1400 and 200 got decreased because earlier the sales is $1,400. Now it is $1,200. It is decreased by 200. Now Kia 3000, it is increased next year. 2016 it is increased. Here it is increased. So everywhere, now let me put some 1800 or 1900, something like this, or 1950. Everywhere it is increased, and only few cases it got decreased. In which this case? So I wanted to know, by applying a car model and by applying a brake, I want to analyze where the sales is coming down. So that is what I would like to analyze. So I simply go here and I wanted to drag and drop the next data is called waterfall chart. Double click on this. I wanted to analyze the year wise data. Let me go and drag and drop year. So every time we are taking category year. Year wise sales amount I want to have it. So where is the sales amount? So sales amount I would like to have it. Now the sales amount is increasing year by year, year by year, year by year. But I wanted to break down and analyze how the each region is doing year wise. I would like to break it by region wise. How each region is doing, I wanted to know breaking down. I would like to break each region wise. I would like to showcase. So every time south, east, west, central, everything is going up. There is no problem at all. So it is always in the upward trend. So it is increasing trend or decreasing trend. Every time it is increasing trend. Somewhere here there is a decreasing trend. 2% of the sales amount from this year to this year, there is a decreasing trend. Clear? If you wanted to, if you wanted to have increasing trend and decreasing trend, we have to go in for it. Clear? Let me show you one more thing. So I think time is up. We need to start with the MSBA demo, guys. So we'll have one small discussion tomorrow on the waterfall chart. Very very beautiful chart. Let us discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay. So these are the things I would like to have it. So now Kia model Benz Ford car 2015 to 2016, only one car got dropped by 200. So it can tell you like this. So Kia car and Benz car, Ford car, BMW car 15 to 16, which car is getting dropped means BMW car, the sales is dropped like this. You can easily understand for between year to year how the each product is breaking down. Clear? We'll discuss this in tomorrow's class, guys. Clear? So thank you. Okay, guys, let us stop it and